All right, welcome back to Central Valley Talk. Let's talk business. Let's talk jewelry. And the lady next to me designs her own jewelry, makes it in her own home. Brandy Swisher of Brandy Swisher Designs. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, you brought in a bunch of stuff that we're going to look at here during our interview. But what made you want to? You have another full-time job. Mm-hmm. This is just a part-time for the time being until it takes off and you start making millions, right?
I like the way you think. And yes.
Right. So what makes your products unique?
I make things that I would wear myself.
Well, that's important.
I want to make sure that they lay right, that they feel good, that they wear well, and they're made of things that can match with other things. That's important when you have accessories, I think. But everything that you see here is something I thought of. I don't work from patterns. I don't know how. So everything that I make is something that I design myself.
Yeah.
So they're really, really original.
What was the first thing you did?
The first thing I did.
You remember?
Earrings.
Earrings. Yeah. I think we're going to get some close-ups here in just a sec. But,
okay.
What was the design of the earrings?
They were just a really simple silver wire holding a big, pretty floral rondelle bead with some coiling on the top and sterling silver. Or, pardon me, stainless steel.
Stainless steel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's, I give anybody credit that starts their own business. It's not easy.
No.
No.
Well, I can't say, because mine is, it's low risk, it's at home, and I'm not taking that leap like some do, that are the braver ones I think you're talking about.
Well, no, I think you're brave. It takes bravery to start a business. But now, where do you sell this?
Well, right now...
Online?
Online, yes, online. I have a shop on a large international online maker store called Etsy, Etsy.
Right.
And you can find that under Brandy Swisher Designs on Etsy. And I have the good fortune of having a selection of my things at a store called All Things Fresno that's downtown. That just happened about a month ago.
All Things Fresno?
All Things Fresno.
Where is it downtown?
It's on Fulton. It's at 1424 Fulton, right by the Warner's Theater.
Can't miss it, right?
No, and it's such a neat store. They have all things from Fresno makers and in the surrounding area.
Oh, will they be open for Art Hop tonight?
Yes, they will, and I will be there tonight from 5
there
to
you
8. Yes, thank you very much.
So if you go, tell her you saw her on Central Valley Talk.
Yes.
So what other things they have in that store? Just all kinds of local.
Oh, beautiful art. They have so many locally written books, music. They even have Fresno souvenirs now. That's a new addition to the store.
What would be a Fresno souvenir?
I think magnets and postcards and other things that I haven't seen yet. But
okay.
They have some really beautiful things there. Interesting things that you can't find anywhere else in town.
Okay. Well, if you're going to Art Hop tonight, be sure to step into, what's the name of it again?
All Things Fresno. Please, yes. And I'll be there from 5 to 8.
By the Warner's Theater. Okay.
Right.
What's the price point on some of your items here?
The price point, I think I'm pretty reasonable for handmade items. We go from anywhere from $12 to about $50. And a lot of natural materials. I like minerals and semi-precious stones, tiger's eye, bronzite, agate. This piece that I have on has a nice slice of agate as the central pendant, and different finishes of metal. You see here copper and aluminum, and I have stainless steel that I work with a lot, and steel.
Well, let's say like one of these. How long would that take you to make?
It depends on how long I have to think about it before I get started. That's where the time
Once
is
you
spent.
start.
Once I start, depending on the difficulty. That one wasn't too bad. I would say maybe an hour or so. Well, for the beading. I haven't timed it yet.
It would take me probably
it's
forever to do that.
This one took forever.
Really?
But I was so happy with how it came out. It was fine. And I made a beautiful bracelet last night that was all beaded, but it sold before I made it here, so that was okay too.
How often do you finish something and like it so much you say, I'm not selling that one, I'm keeping it?
It's happened a few times. It's a great question.
You have this room full of stuff that
I do.
is never going to be sold.
I don't want to give them up.
Well, how cool is that, though, that you liked it so much that nobody else is getting it?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is
each piece unique?
Oh, yeah.
You don't make two of a kind?
I do in small quantities. I may have 4 or 5 of something, but there are no mass quantity copies of anything. And right now on my Etsy site, I think I have 130 some individual items, and they're all
Wow.
different. And the variety is endless. The materials are endless. So if you have this range of materials in front of you, and that's how I do it, I kind of sit and look at everything, and then that's where my ideas come from. And you can make anything you want. That's what's fun about it.
Your mind is open to anything. Right?
Yes. And whatever the hands and pliers can do, and then there you go.
When do you do this? Nights and weekends?
Yes.
Or
Yes. Yeah.
whenever you have free time?
Right, whenever I have free time, and I'm getting a little faster at it, so I'm a little bit more productive than I was in the beginning, thank goodness. But it's just, it's becoming more fun all the time. I really enjoy it.
Yeah. It must be cool when you get an order from like Japan or somewhere in Europe or
Yes,
something.
I got one from the south of France.
Wow.
For some earrings, and
Somebody in the south of France is wearing your earrings right now.
And I just felt like such a rube because it was so exciting that I got this order from the south of France, but it was wonderful. And I've gotten some from around the country, one gal from Canada. But I think the thing that I can say maybe I like best is selling locally, because once I see my items on someone, that's really kind of a joy. And I enjoy that more than I realized I would.
You know, when you send out your pieces to somebody who orders it, you should put a little note in there to have them take a picture of them wearing it and have them send it to you, and you could post that on your website.
That's a fine idea. I think I will do that.
For 10%, it's your idea.
Thank you very much. And a bargain at that.
All right. So again, go to Etsy.
Yes.
And what should they search again? Brandy?
Brandy Swisher Designs.
Brandy Swisher Designs.
And I'm also on Facebook, Brandy Swisher Designs.
And she'll also be at Art Hop tonight.
I will, from 5 to 8 at All Things Fresno on Fulton, right near the Warner's Theater.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you so much. Thank
Very
you.
pretty stuff, and I'm glad you shared it with us today.
And thank you for having me.
All right, we'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.